Give me 1 second. I'm having like all right, 1 second really quick. Totally did something wrong on my end. Hi guys. So I'm going to be doing a reading for Blu-rays. And this reading is giving me anxiety. Okay, let me just... I don't know why I'm having so much anxiety right now. Let me just edit this. I forgot to edit it. Or to set the settings is what I forgot to do. All right. There. It's set. So now I can go back to what I was doing, which is a reading for you guys. So I'm doing a reading for Blu-rays. I asked what this reading was going to be about, and I heard quite a few different things. This is what I heard first and foremost. Past life rising back up. So things from the past are coming back up, okay? I don't know what these things are, but I'm going to be pulling some cards from several decks to kind of give us an idea. And I'm kind of just going in the middle of things. That's enough cards. That's a lot of cards, okay? I had shuffled the decks before we started, and I'm just shuffling it one more time. I was dreaming last night about like really crazy things. Really crazy, like crazy things. I don't know if it was past life stuff or just me picking up on the collective energies or what, but it was intense and it was insane. And I was just like, what the actual fluff balls is this? You know? Ooh, 2 cards flew out. Okay. Something's going to be allowed to happen. It's going to be allowed to happen rather quickly. It's going to be something that's going to cause a lot of kind of like tearing apart at the seams, but also sewing together at the places that needs reunification. So first and foremost, these 2 cards flew out, summer and fulfillment. This is going to be happening very, very soon. Summer is going to be coming to a close shortly. Okay. I am starting to prepare. I am starting to prepare some of the things that I will be offering for that 8/8 portal. And it's intense. It's very, very intense. And I'm kind of just like, whoa, why do we need this level of intense activation work? Like, what is going on? And I guess this reading is going to be telling us. So, guidance and invocation. We're being guided to invoke the greatness that we once have been. I don't know what that means. Invoke the greatness that you once were. I guess like drawing from past lives, allowing some of that energy to come forward, utilizing that energy for whatever it is you're needing to do now. Why does it seem okay? So you have to ground yourself in this, I guess you could say, life that you're creating. There's going to be a lack of respect as you do this. There's going to be a lot of attempts to really just derail your progression. I don't know how hard someone is going to try to get in the way of what you're doing. And I mean, the reality is, it might even be you sabotaging the things you're doing, the things you're trying to accomplish. It's a really intense feeling, intention and stability. You have to stabilize what your intention is. You have to make sure you are very, very clear with yourself what you're trying to create. So, cycles, passion, banishment, moon, fire, and hex. There's something additional to this. I'm seeing images in the cards that I don't typically see in these cards. First and foremost, the steps. They look like steps to me. Steps leading up to this altar of cycling through. I'm wondering if some of the cycles that you've been participating in, they haven't necessarily been forced on you. You've convinced yourself that you're obligated to participate in that. It might be something along those lines. And then here, for some reason, the fire looks like an animal leaping forward towards that blade type image. So it's almost, ooh, and then suddenly this looks kind of like a lion going towards the female. I don't know. I don't know. Usually she looks like she's dancing to me, but here she looks like she's flailing. She looks like she's like startled and trying to get away. It's just this weird sense. I don't know. The energy is really off right now. The energy feels really, really off. So, moon, fire, cycles, passion, going through these cycles of destructive circumstance with someone. It's almost like someone is so passionate about projecting their toxicity. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's someone else doing it to you. I don't know if this is like, maybe it's even a third party type thing where, this couple is doing it to each other and it's kind of like being put on you. I don't know. And then this one, I always saw this as a book, but it's almost like this is a man's chest. That's his chest, and his face is obscured. And this attempt to banish that masculine. I mean, I don't know. This is some yucky, yucky. So, light code injection, awaken, redirection, metamorphosis, and attract. Someone's come to some massive, major realizations, right? Awareness, amplified, expanded awareness has been injected into their field of awareness. And what's ending up happening is there's this upside down process that's taking place because maybe this person is in an environment of people who are not at the level of awareness they need to be to understand the need for sovereignty, sovereign free will, sovereign, just sovereignty, period. Like, sovereignty is an entire concept all wrapped in one word. Like, you don't break down sovereignty into different components. You're either a sovereign or you're not. And it's almost this thing of, it feels like someone is reaching that point where they're like, you either see me as a sovereign and allow me to make decisions for myself, Not even, see, even that statement right there, like, you need to allow me to make decisions for myself. Mofo, I don't need your permission. I don't care what you allow and don't allow. Are you kidding me right now? If you think I need your permission, if I think I need your permission to be who I am, to do what I do, I'm not a sovereign. And then that means I've exited out of my sovereignty. And this feels like this is a person who exited out of their sovereignty once upon a time. And now they're exiting out of that space of not being able to decide for themselves, of letting someone else control them. There's an attempt to redirect this progression. There's an attempt to distort the metamorphosis that's going on. These two cards are in reverse, they're upside down. So that's telling me there's an attempt to interfere with that process. I don't know, whatever that attempt is, it's causing the sovereign individual to be very, like, they're just not, I don't know, that's not attractive. That is so not attractive when someone really is just hell-bent on trying to control you, trying to dictate, trying to all of that. Like, I hate that. I typically don't have hatred in my heart, but when it comes to that kind of thing, like, who want to go first? Who want to feel the hate first? Don't do that. That's how I feel. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't try that with me. Don't even play with me. So gratitude. I think whoever this reading is for, just this gratitude for seeing the reality of what they're living through. And now they're prepared to walk their truth. They're ready to start a new chapter of their life. They need some quiet so they can really finalize the decisions they're making. And these decisions are ultimately returning their life back into balance. So this is a good thing, right? This is a good thing, but at the same time, it's not such a good thing because of the amount of interference that's being run. It has a lot to do with the interference. Do y'all feel that? It's something. I'm feeling something. All right. Okay. Current, near future, further future. Let's see. Dominance, believing in yourself. Again, someone is trying to dominate you, but now you're needing to believe in yourself and become dominant over yourself. Be the authority over your own life. Transcendence, achieving success, but see, it's in reverse. So I think part of what's being done to interfere with your process is to try and convince you that you're incapable of achieving the very thing you're attempting. Who said? Who said you can't achieve this? Who said? Who said? Like, what's going on here? Who are you listening to? Are you listening to people who know? Or are you listening to people who feign knowledge? Be aware of who you're listening to, okay? So then we have, this is in the next couple weeks, okay? Invention, burning with passion. It's in reverse again. So this is not something new. This is, again, pertaining to cycles, going through these cycles and really just being exhausted by all of these cycles that you keep going through. You want to hear something? Even if you don't want to hear something, I'm going to tell you something. If you don't want to hear it, you got to mute me for a few minutes. These cycles are going to continue so long as this person who loves these cycles is in your life and has access to you. See, it's this concept, this visual that I have of you and another person being in a hamster wheel, and you don't want to run anymore, but the other hamster keeps running. And so you're being flung around, and in order to get even some level of stability, you have to run with them, but you're exhausted. That mofo needs to be removed from your cage. They need to be removed from whatever aquarium you're sitting in. They can't just be partitioned. They need to be completely removed. And that's the thing. If you're not going to be willing to remove the root causation of your struggle, you're choosing your struggle. Now, it's up to you. I mean, as long as your struggle is not becoming my struggle, I don't get a say in that. I don't get to be like, you need to this, and this. I'm gonna just stay in my lane. I'm gonna sip my imaginary water. Okay. Um. Okay. Card number 27, culmination, completion, and renewal, but it's in reverse. So again, you're right there at the cusp of freeing yourself over the next couple weeks. You're at that cusp. You're almost there. And then monkey wrenching your plans again. Someone's doing something again. Someone's doing something to really alter your trajectory. And I think they're successfully doing this because they're messing with your perception of yourself, the way you see yourself. It seems to be very deeply tied to what they say to you. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I have those moments where the words of others can affect the way I see myself. And then I grab myself by the shoulders and I shake the heck out of myself. And then I'm done with that BS, because really, the way you see yourself should be determined only by you. You should be the only one dictating how to see you. Now, you can listen to other people's opinions. You can value their opinions, or you can reject their opinions. It's nice to listen, but if you're going to take what someone else says and turn it into this thing of like, they know you better than you know yourself, that sounds like the logic of a manipulator. I mean, don't you think? That sounds like the logic of someone who is manipulating you. Like, I know you better than you know yourself. No, you know what I show you, right? They know what you show them. And for many of us, we don't show the full picture of who we are, how we are. We only show what we think society and our local environment will accept. Hmm. If you're sensitive to energy, you might start to feel some like frequency moving around. You might feel tingles and maybe like a little bit of a breeze, maybe a little bit of temperature change. Just breathe. Before I continue with the reading, I want to allow Michael to finish doing what he's doing. There's just so much. There's so much to gain from this period, so much advancement in your knowledge of yourself, your life, your journey. There's just so much. And I think we need to kind of slow it down a little bit before we get ourselves all riled up into a space of um, chaotic wrath. It's just like chaotic. Mhm. He's almost done. And for those who are wondering what Michael is doing, he's hunting. Michael is hunting. So I'm looking at the cards. You have my full permission, Mikey. Card number 13, challenge, standing up for your rights. But again, it's in reverse. So this is someone being allowed to get away with whatever they're doing to you. Hmm. And this is maybe in the next month, 2 months, somewhere further down the line, leading up to the middle or end of fall. So this is someone is still trying so hard to hold on to you. Do you guys find that when you walk away and someone tries to hold on to you, that it's like it makes you feel wanted, it makes you change your mind, and it's like, is it a good thing? Because it's almost this sense of like that's someone's behavior. Like they try so hard to hold on to you, um, as though you're their favorite toy, right? They try and hold on to you so tight, and I'm kind of just like, uh, I'm totally the type to like totally extend. Do you know how far I can extend my fingers? Do you see that? That's a whole face. See, this is a normal hand, right? Most people, they'll extend their hand and it's like this. I could literally, I can grip your entire face. Get away from me. That's what would happen. Like, get away from me. No, no. And I feel like that's what's happening here. It's like this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, having to do with emotions. Now, it can be someone doing this to you, and it could be you kind of doing it to yourself. Are you doing this to yourself? This back and forth, back and forth. Card number 4, wisdom, asking questions. I think someone's done asking questions. It's in reverse. Like, he's like, dragon, let's go. Yeah, no, it looks like his dragon's ready to go as well. His dragon is all curled up, ready to go. Hmm. There's shifting in energy that there's a shifting that's making me curious. All right. Ah, there's testing going on. Let's just get everything that fell. Testing is going on. You're being tested. Lover's card. Love affairs, romance building again within a marriage, relationship, relatives, loving relationship you could share with a friend. So the lover's card also has to do with tests. You're being tested. What are you going to choose? Speedy news or situation coming, arrows of love. So I'm sorry, but the moment you start shooting things in my direction, that's not love. I'm shooting back. I'm just saying. The moment you start doing that kind of shit, that's not love. That is an attempt to like conquer. It's a conquest. No. Okay, I'm not some damsel in distress. This is not the freaking tundra of Asia. Okay, you're not coming in like the Mongolian Empire to conquer me and my land. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. Something shady is going on. I don't like the feeling of it. Ha! The devil card. Mm-hmm. Jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. So there you go. There you go. Oh, how cute. You guys have matching chokers. How cute is that? How cute is that? It's like a demonic Wilma. Demonic Wilma, pure in her demonicness. And there's Fred right there. Oh my God. You guys, there is some caca energy wafting around in this reading. There is absolutely caca energy, and I'm not sure. I'm kind of like at a point where it's this sense of, if we're going to continue this reading, it better be because solutions are being presented, clarity is being presented. I don't want to just be talking about like demonic Wilma and Fred over here. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is just caca. I don't even know how to put it. It's just legit caca. Okay. Loneliness, unattached, soul searching, time needed, or time alone. Someone just needs their time. Someone needs to go away. Someone needs their time. But see, let's see the chariot and then 10 of swords. Yeah, it's done. Movement of residence, journey, victory over a situation or a problem, balancing the opposite polarities, death or ending of a situation or relationship. Someone pushed too hard, they pushed too far, and I guess this person no longer wants to play Fred. This is just, it's a too much. Peace of mind. Peace of mind, joining of two people. So again, peace of mind, contentment, Nine of Pentacles. Page of Swords, young woman to 25 years, spying or deception, reflecting back over your shoulder. So it's like this person frees themselves. If that's you, you're going to free yourself, but this person is going to continue to watch you. I fell asleep on the couch. I thought we were going out. I want to know where your fingers broke. Could have let me know. You could have picked up the phone. I want to know. All right, let's see what's happening. Okay. Dream time and awakening time is becoming fluid. It's going together. Their dreams, whoever this reading is for, your dreams are about to come to fruition, but you have fears of not being able to survive that because of what happened in the past. These two parallels are coming together. They're coming together. This point of reunification is going to occur. But again, because of the past, there's a fear of survival, of not being able to survive this process. You know what you do? Michael said, don't say it. Whatever. Whatever. What happened to your humor, Miki? Miggy? So, um, I don't know if you guys know, Miguel is Spanish for Michael. He doesn't like that. Miggy. Anywho, I wanna know. Okay. Someone's getting hopeful. Okay. They're needing to purge. I hope it's their toxicity that they're purging. Oh. This is the development. This is definitely a development. Okay. So, new paradigm, renewed hope, healing, crisis, and purging. So, the paradigm is being changed. And this is right now, this is a parallel reality. It's not yet what you are actually living through. Yes, right. So, the present time, hope is being renewed. They're over there just riding the green waves. Totally cool, dude. Oh my gosh. What was the address? 344 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Someone asked my son what his address was. What his address was once. It was someone online, and he said, I think 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, Australia. I don't know if anyone gets that joke, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Okay. So someone's going through a healing crisis and purging. This is in the present. And that might be what's causing them to have this renewed hope. Now, that hope is not for nothing, right? Because it's going to lead to open contact in the future. Open contact. See, you look, that's the two of you. Each of you are in your solitary confinement. Maybe this is someone who is as equally introverted as you. I don't know. Look at this mofo right here, sprinkling goodness through that cord, and it's arriving as magical stars. I'm going to be the fish in the bowl, just watching it all happen. I don't want to be part of it. Learning to nurture, coming full circle. Oh, look at you in your. Okay, so hold on. Solar, masculine, learning to nurture, but zeta. The zeta reticuli, they were very destructive with what they did with their genetics. They were very, very destructive. All of that attempt to control, and it's very ego based. And it's almost like they didn't consider the future, they threw it away. But learning to nurture means this, I don't know, it's almost like this sense of someone's finally coming to a realization of what they threw away. And so they kind of want that back. I don't know if it's too late for you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's too late for you. I'm just going to organize my cards over here. But everything's coming full circle. Everything is coming full circle. Look at that. A solar born mofo over there. They really, really are beginning to understand, and I don't know. I don't know what you should do. It's going to be a different answer for everyone because of the fact that if, and it has nothing to do with forgiveness. I will tell you that straight up. This has nothing to do with forgiveness. The forgiveness program is part of the issue. Okay? I'm serious. You're going to be like, oh my God, what did she just say? I said forgiveness is part of the issue. So, my personal beliefs in that forgiveness concept If I understand that what you did was allowed by my soul and you were simply being used as a delivery method for me to learn what I needed to learn, I don't need to hold a grudge, nor do I need to forgive you, nor do you need to ask for forgiveness. Because in order to participate in that forgiveness program, I have to first identify as your victim. And how can I do that if my soul sent you? You were simply the method with which I was taught. So it's not about forgiveness. It's about recognizing, is this person coming back into your life to help you learn more lessons? And are they going to be helping you learn these lessons in a way that is more compassionate? And this is making me sleepy AF, yo. I'm tired of this subject. I am. I'm tired of this subject. It makes me so sleepy. So someone's entered into a new consciousness. They're calling you back home. Initiation and ceremony. Oh, look at that. The two of you dancing in the cosmos. Uh, those look like obnoxious nipples. Hold on. Look at this. Calling our parts home, future, present, new consciousness. So someone is entering into this space of being able to see things in a different way, right? They're learning to see things differently. Initiation and ceremony, belief systems, future and present. Look at this. See, look at that. Oops. Look at that. Look at that right there. See that? There's two of you holding hands, dancing in the cosmos. Well, tell me those don't look like nipples. Don't those look like nipples? I'm just saying. Looks like nipples to me. Belief systems, initiation and ceremony. I don't know. This feels like it's a ceremonial thing happening. Feels like a ceremonial thing happening, but I don't know that it's good for you. Logic and reason, spiritual commitment. So someone's entering into this space of logic and reason, right? They're beginning to understand the gravity of what they're deciding, and they're beginning to remember their spiritual commitment to you. So this can mean that they're simply committed to helping you learn things, or they're committed to that boom chicka wow wow. I don't know. That's up to you. Masculine principle. Oh, dang. So they're really committed to you. Obviously, this reading's not going to be for everyone. This part of the reading, you know, this part of the reading is not for everyone, but this masculine principle is coming into play. It has to do with things that happened in Lyra in the past. Um, okay, card number 90, shamanic journey. There's like a secondary layer of messaging. Hold on. Um, I don't understand. So they're going to renew their commitment to you in the future, right? Homesickness and shamanic journey. It's almost like this sense of this has been multiple lifetimes that this has been going on, this cycling in and out, in and out. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. Sometimes I love ya, sometimes you make me blue. At times I feel good, Sometimes I feel used. Loving you, darling. I don't know. This is exhausting. This is exhausting. This whole thing. This has to do with past life stuff, guys. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It has to do with past life stuff. I say throw all the cards in the trash and burn it. Mm-hmm. Michael got a lot to say. A lot to say. Okay. Bavatarini. Bagalamuki. Anahata. Anahata. Talahutsu. Did you guys ever watch Shake It Up? Did you guys used to watch Shake It Up? Did you remember that part where the twins? Oh, were they twins? They were twins. Oh my gosh. they were brother and sister, Gunter and something. And they would just be like, Talahutsit. Okay, maybe I'm the only one that remembers that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Kali is such a hottie. Look at you, girl. Kill him with hotness. I'm just saying. Look at her. Kill him with hotness. All right, let's start. Let's definitely start. So this is a whole storyline playing out. You was just like, and then you were like, and then you were like, and then you're like, so that's how this plays out. Hold on. Let's see. Card number 33. Talahutsit. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful, powerful mother of the sacred universal heart who lives within our hearts as the wisdom and healing power of love. Your heart knows how to heal and how to open, how to break and repair itself to become stronger and wiser than before. Your heart cannot be contained or constrained by what has taken place. Your heart wisdom and empowerment are growing. Soon you shall have the wisdom and courage to accomplish something very important for your soul journey. Trust in the invisible workings of divine love. Let your heart be at peace. You're totally being told to do it. You're being told to do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. So just 33, 23. These numbers are beautiful. Mm-hmm. I'm not being sarcastic. They are beautiful. You exhaust me, Michael. You exhaust me. Hold on, guys. All right. And then, oh, is that a tongue? Oh my God. Girl, that's one way to tell them to shut their pie hole. Oh my God. You look so good doing it too. Look at this. She's holding a tongue. You want to talk shit? You want to talk shit? This is a sign. This is that her head booper? I don't know. I think she took care of whoever it was that was talking shit. Look at that. The whole fucking tongue. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God. That looks let me not. Let me not. Let me not say it. Let me not say it. Let me not say it. Are we in control yet? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, we're not. Okay, look, so there she is. And she looks so zen too. She looks so zen holding that tongue. I'm just saying. Burning golden light of divine protection, she arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of our own making. She is divine intervention and sacred activity. She transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy to that which creates true happiness and bliss for ourselves and all beings. As you seek refuge in her, you are protected from gossip, slander, and any form of negativity from others. A positive turning of the tide of fortune is predicted. You're going to be fine. There's a lot of people who is going to say a whole bunch of caca about whatever you decide. Those people have no life. Tell me where I lied. Tell me where I lied. Say it to my good ear. Tell me where I lied, though. It's this thing of like the people who have the most to say about situations that don't involve them are the people who really need to take their own advice. They just do. They need to take their own advice. They're unhappy with their lives. Don't worry about them. Don't worry. Be happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. I was right there. Okay. These cards be stressing me out. I need to adjust my thyroid dosage. It's too much truth coming out my throat. I'm just saying. Mahakali. Her magnificence steadies the anxious mind and reassures the heart of the empowering grace that arises through trust in her. Attempting to fathom the wisdom behind the workings of the Divine Mother would be like trying to cram the entire ocean into a teacup. Such wisdom is vast and our perspective is limited, yet we don't need to understand divine will to benefit from it. Better to allow her creativity, resourcefulness, and unlimited vision to take effect in our lives, bringing us every grace necessary for our blessed fulfillment. Whew. Whew. Man. Wait, what? What did you say? Don't be talking shit to me. Oh, yeah, I know. I know you weren't talking to me. Um, it feels like someone's gonna get slapped. You see that? You see that? She's even preparing to take off her necklace. She's about to Buddha palm you. I'm just saying. I need a bra like that though. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I fell for it. I ordered some of those bras that they've been showing on social media. It addresses the back fat. I'm sorry, that's not political. The back adipose issue. So I ordered some of those and I'm waiting for them to come in. And we're going to see what happens. Maybe I can bejewel those. I don't know. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Have you guys been feeling irritated today? Because I've been feeling irritated. My husband even fed me extra food and it didn't help. It did, but it didn't. It did, but it didn't. You were looking at those bras too? I'm saying they go up to a very decent size. So hopefully they work out. Because if they do, then maybe I'll go back to wearing bras. But if they don't, then I mean, I don't care if you can see the shape of my nipple through my shirt. I'm not putting in things that I'm not putting things on that are going to displace my ribs any further. I refuse. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Let's see. So everyone's irritated or anxious. Good. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one, but I have no reason to be. I'm just so irritated that I'm fabulous. Damn it. I'm joking. Oh my gosh. Anywho. Card number 44. The tantric priestess of karmic release manifests with a capacity to integrate higher divine energy into the most stubborn patterning that has so far resisted healing. Oh shit. Okay. When momentum is building and you don't know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage, she appears. Her presence indicates that this is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She will support the work, and much growth can come from it, particularly at this time. No matter how wild they may seem, the storms of your life shall be gentled. You shall emerge unharmed. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So you're gonna, like I said, I don't know why you don't want to listen to me. All the cards are saying you're gonna be perfectly fine. Whoever this is that's going through this, you're gonna be perfectly fine. Okay. Photon storm from a few days, origin unknown. I don't want to say. I don't want to say. Teresa, can you explain what a photon storm is? I know you know the origin. Can you explain to everyone what a photon storm is? um, if you can explain, because then it ties into a lot of the things that are being presented right now when it comes to energy. Like a lot of the things. There's going to be a lot of changes that are not actually changes. They're simply causing enough agitation for the things that have settled at the bottom of the barrel to rise back up to the surface. All of these things that you want to, all of these things that you want to make sure that are buried, like you want to keep it hidden because you don't want to deal with it or any of that, that's what's going to come up. That's what's going to come up. Miss Chaffel, is it possible for photons to penetrate through density? If you could please share with us that information, Miss Chaffel. Yes, it involves all particles, and it is possible for it to penetrate through density. What can photons not get through? Is there anything that a photon cannot penetrate? And is there anything you want to share, Miss Teresa, about the point of origin? It can penetrate density. I can't say the point of origin. She already knows that. I cannot talk on this, but Teresa might be able to. Eliza. Best comment ever. She's hiding in the bushes. She's hiding in the bushes. So I can penetrate density. I'm barely emerging from a shadow ban. I can't say it. So y'all can just read on the screen. There's going to be a lot of agitation, and this agitation is to cause um, kind of like a swirling of things so that necessary things can rise to the surface. And then the light is going to be able to help you to determine exactly what it is, you know? So I can't say it's not. It ties a little bit in with that, but it's not that. I think I should just read the final card and be done. So ooh, blood angel. Card number 7. Blood angel. In the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. Stepping down from the clouds, it glanced at me like a falcon that hunts a bird and steals it away. It captured me and flew back to infinite space. As I looked for myself, I could not find me, for my body had become all soul in the tenderness of love. The 9 spheres of heaven dissolved in that moon as the ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. Y'all need to start looking into what is up with the moon. Some people's hypothesis about the moon, because it's pretty important. It ties in. So the 9 spheres of heaven dissolved in that moon as a ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. Do you dare place a limit on how much life you can contain? I pour of myself into your heart and invite you to become nothing and everything with me. Let us be the sunrise that greets the new day and the sunset that honors the dying of the day in radiant glory. Let us be the angel of light arising from darkness in the starburst in the awakening heart of a human. Be the moon at the back of my heart and the sun at the front of my heart. Be wordless and wise. Let us have nothing that we know for certain and be content. Let us be all and let us be nothing. Let us be. The oracle of the blood angel comes to you with a particular message. You are being given the gift of more life. You may experience this as growth, expansion, more energy, more life force, or divine electricity circulating through your system. The blood angel understands that in the gift of greater life, which enables a soul to live more of its essence, becoming a more palpable divine presence upon this earth, there are many unavoidable experiences. One of these is that there will be more sunsets to counter the increase in your sunrises. This is about balance. When opening up to receive more, one needs to empty out what has been to allow for a new influx of energy. So there's a lot of emptying out. Um, it's not about an exchange of equal measure, for you will receive according to the great generosity of life itself, and thus even more shall be offered in compensation for what you're willing to release. However, release must take place. Balance is a natural law. The sunset makes way for a time of night that might be the darkness of grief or the stirring of unknown places within that only reveal themselves in the clarity of the following morning. Be ready to endure the sunset and the night to become ready to receive the sunrise, and with it, more life. It's your divine task now. Why is this coming to you? Are you ready for it? You've outgrown what has been and it cannot satisfy your soul anymore. As a part of you, your mind perhaps may question whether or not you really want the change inherent in this oracle, divine gift or not. You may prefer that things remain the same, but what are you really wanting in that belief? Happiness? A sense of safety and security? Love? Maybe that in any divine gift, no matter whether it seems to come at first through an obvious bestowal of a grace, such as a wish coming true or a prayer being answered, or through a hidden grace of a loss or ending in our lives. There is always an offering of greater life within it. The blood angel tells you to not make yourself too small for what's happening in your soul and life right now by holding on to what you know or holding on when it's better to let go. It may not be easy, but you will gain more trust in the divine, in you, in life, and great power and heavenly play can and will flow through your soul into the world. The blood angel invites you to accept the genius of life and allow it to flow through you, circulating your divine light even more abundantly into the world around you. This oracle comes with a particular blessing of well-being and vitality. Perhaps you have perhaps become tired or are well, but seek to engage in new projects or practices that will stretch or challenge you. The blood angel brings you the blessing of whatever energy is required to expand into where life is leading you. What the divine has instilled within your heart shall be financed with life force and energy, so it may be brought by what? So it may be brought to fulfillment. This is a sacred contract of human life. The journey shall be taken by the soul, and there will be challenges. And yet, what is required for divine fulfillment will always be available. So, things are going to be available for you, you know? Um, things are definitely going to things are definitely going to be shifting quite a bit, shifting in ways that are just not what you expect. It's not going to be what you expect, because what you expect is connected to what you've always had, and what you've always had has not brought you the happiness or the fulfillment that you have been seeking. So this will be coming from something completely different than what you are comfortable with and know. The song is being played. All the instruments have been primed, and the song is about to play. Mm, love it. Are you guys aware how the pathway of the solar system is? It's heliocentric. We don't just stay in a circle. We are forever evolving as we travel through space and time. And when you cease to allow yourself to witness your own unfoldment, your own evolution, it's going to be a very bumpy ride, a very, very bumpy ride. And how do you witness this? You have to involute. Involution for your evolution. You have to go deep within yourself to be able to witness what's being brought to the surface. For some of us, you're never going to see what it is that's being brought up because you have become so good at compartmentalizing. You have been so programmed to live a dualistic life where you are hiding the truth of who and what you are. You are hiding the gravity of you. There is a lot that is going to change. Now, people can put emphasis on lunar, solar, celestial, galactic, whatever it is. The reality is, everything is a mirror of each other. Macro to micro, micro to macro. They're all basically the same design. Scaled down, scaled up. It doesn't matter. It's the same design. The same design. Michael says, hold on. Un momento. I have a notebook to get. All right. So this notebook. Let me see. Something in here about it. Okay, mitosis is the pinch off, agitation sequence collective. So expect another event to initiate social mitosis. Agitation sequencing has also been initiated, and this is going to be running through the collective as well. Sealing off mirrors if used as an entry point. So if the people who mirror your behavior, maybe behaviors that you've outgrown, behaviors from the past, if they are going to be used as entry points for parasitic seeding, you have to seal that off. You have to seal that person off. Let's see. Host matrix transplant. Oh my God, that's I need a all right. Let's put this right here. 560 Maharata texts. There, I guess there's there's information in the Maharata as well. So reverse matrix avatars being initiated as well. Host matrix transplant with reverse matrix avatar. The outside is a memory of the inside. Here, it's November 18th. It has to do with polarization. If you see each of us as a cell, much like cellular mitosis, we are each being drawn to one of two poles, but this isn't leading to division, rather reunification through polarization. Agitation of intense reorientation as we recalibrate from the local, logical to the analytic mind, full of limitations to a quantum one. one that has a capacity to reorder our very DNA templates and allow for our forward progression as a species and consciousness. So the scrambling is going to allow for repatterning of standing scalar waves, which then allow for the repatterning of societal norms, cultures, subcultures, all of that. It's time to see and understand that to divide is simply to create a space for love to enter. When you go through mitosis and things polarize, one will go to one pole, the other half will go to another pole, and there's this pinching off. And as it pinches off and spaces is created in the center, that space that we can consciously choose to program, that space that we as critical mass can choose to fill that with whatever we want to fill that with. If we want to continue to fill it with the same programs, then we're going to continue with the same programs. Release the internal conflict to allow space for love and clarity to enter. Through our expanded perception, may we gain freedom from the mental shackles that keep us from fully activating our own morphogenesis. Okay, so human morphogenesis frees us from the bondage of suffering and illness. It isn't something we choose, it's a state of being we are being propelled towards. So you can't actually choose this. All the components come together and they're combined in a specific way. And as that combines, then you get the end result. It's not something you choose, it's something that is intended, something that is created. Whatever you intend, if you put action behind it, you then create it. But if you leave it at intention, it doesn't do anything, it just sits there. This is some fascinating stuff. This is just an old notebook, and I was just writing so much in here. Lamenting loss of self leads to realization. Self could never truly be lost, nor divinity denied. Fragmentation leads to feelings of loss of self, loss of truth, a denial of sovereignty, and refusal to accept innate divinity. The goal of life is to directly cognize or realize this self luminous self, which is hidden in this body as fire is hidden in wood or butter in milk. Bhagavad Gita. It is the friction, the heat that one is transformed. That's just amazing. All right, seriously, let's see. Oh, that's what he wanted me to find. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so here. Regulus, Latin name meaning little prince, is star at the heart of the lion constellation. Leo, Regulus 23. So that's the importance of this 8-8 portal. Instead of just flooding through, it's going to be focused. It's a focal point from Regulus, the little prince. Something's returning. Something is returning. Has to do with a trifold flame. Hold on. Amor fati. Love of fate. What? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot. Okay. Hold on. Here. And if thou gaze long into an abyss, the abyss will also gaze into thee. Nietzsche. Okay. So it has to do with a lot of has a lot to do with genetic sequencing. It has to do with the heads of the strands. This is too much information for a live stream, yo. Okay. So, guys, we're going to be perfectly fine. We shall be perfectly fine. Let me see. Yeah, this is far too much information for me to be sharing in a live stream. And you guys are probably like, well, where can we get this information? From my brain. That's how. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Law of neutralization. Sense of loss is often equal to the amount gained. So you'll be gaining exactly as much as you perceive yourself to be losing. Manifestation is paid through losses. So it's that division, that separation, that loss of that perceived unity that was not even real unity, that prevented the growth, the fear of the loss of that unification. And a lot of what needs to happen a lot of what needs to happen has to do with all of that. Here. May this journey break all the parts of me that have become hardened, so I may better bend to the will of my divinity. May the fire I walk through burn away the sadness and forge the steel within me and smelt away all the impurities. May the embers of past hurts serve as fireflies to light my path on the darkest nights of my soul. May I recognize the reflection of self in the action of others, so I may better tune my own frequency. May I acknowledge and embrace the beauty of my suffering, so I may better realize in those moments are the greatest opportunities to learn and grow. May I always honor the journey of others regardless of my understanding, especially my own journey. May I have no shame in my tears, for they are needed to cleanse the hurt from my heart. Peaceful heart, quiet mind, whispers of the soul, please guide my steps as I travel to my higher self. Amen. It's actually a prayer I wrote. Ooh, wherever you think it is you're supposed to be, your soul is already taking you there. Feel your pain, then shift it into growth. Sometimes what you need is to breathe with purpose. The struggle is optional. The soul lesson is necessary. I gotta go through this book more. I gotta go through this book more and see what else, what other nuggets are in here. It's a lot of stuff. This is from 2016. Oh my gosh. I'm all over the place. I'm over here talking about nonprofit stuff, funding, and then pancreatic enzymes, L-cysteine, L-glutamine, glutathione. And then I'm talking about the monad. Oh, this is amazing. I love it. Oh, oh, wow. Love it. Molecular compaction. I gotta go, guys. Yeah. I'll write down the prayer for you guys. I'll type it out and I'll post it so you guys can say it to yourselves as much as you want. All the changes that are coming can be for your benefit if you allow it to be. If you don't allow it to be, then it won't, because ultimately you're in control of your life. There are things that are coming up, and these things are parts of your past life rising back up to the surface. Past life can be earlier in this life or a life before this one. It's not always a life before this one. Sometimes it's your childhood. Sometimes it's before you became who you are right now. Sometimes it's 5 cycles of extreme drama and trauma ago, right? Every time you go through something intense, you are reborn to live a new version of your life. And it's up to you if you want to continue to be reborn into the same situation. You absolutely can. You have the freedom to do that. But why? Ask yourself that. Why? Why would you want to? Why do you need to? I wouldn't want to. The lesson is already inside me, it's already within my heart. I don't need to relive that to remember it. I simply need to allow myself to dive deep into my history and retrieve it for me. Okay? So, guys, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. If you're not able to comment and you like to be able to comment whenever I'm live, subscribe or follow. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Bye, everyone.